everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we already seen like what is Python, how to install the Python and variables, data types in Python, modulus, pip and comment, how we can do the comment, single line, multi-line comments, how user can provide the input values. Also we have seen the typecasting. So many things we already seen in Python. Now today's topic is operator. So what is actually the operator is, and this is really very important topic to understand the operator. So see, in your childhood and in your school days, you already learn what is the plus, minus, multiplication, subtraction, right? So these are called the arithmetic operators, right? So operator nothing but are symbols that perform operations on values. You already know math operations from your school, right? So Python use those symbols and the same idea. Okay, so now we will see that how these we can see in our programming language, right? So first is your arithmetic operator, then there is a other operator also like logical operator, and then you have assignment operator. So we will going to see all these operators one by one, right? So first we will see the arithmetic operator, right? So let's see this. Let me create first one file called operator.py is the extension, and let me copy here, remove this, and let's copy this as well, comment as well. Okay, now see here, all these operators symbol, right? Plus, minus, multiplication, division, then you have modulus, then float division, and then you can say the power if you want to use them, a's power 2 times, 3 times, like that. So all these are the arithmetic operators, right? Now let's see a. I'll give you an example of how you can use this operator. So A, if you assign A's value as 10, then B's value as 20. Now, if you want to perform addition, so how you can do this? So print A plus B, right? So let's run this. What result you will going to see? 30. Okay. Like this, you can use all other operators. You already seen all these operators, but I wanted to explicitly showcase you how to use modulus operator, right? So basically let's understand that this is really very important, because sometimes you will get the program based on these operators. So even in later on of this sessions, I will showcase you some sort of the programs which is asked by interviews, and many interviews interviewer ask those program. So we will going to talk about those as well. So see, for example, if you have a number is equal to, if you provide any value as 7, right? Now you are saying that if number uh 2 is equal to remainder is as 0, so what it should give us? It should print even number, else you can say else print odd number, right? Now okay, now let's see what is the output of this. See, odd number. Why? Because 7, when we divide the 7 by 2, it is giving some value. Remainder will always be some value, right? If we divide 6 by 2, so it is a even number, right? So like this you can identify if you get any program that print the odd and even about a value, so that time you can design like this. So basically this is the use of the arithmetic operators. Now there is other operators also, like you can see the comparison operator. Okay, so what actually the comparison operator? So let's try to understand this also. Let me copy here, and yeah, let me comment out. Let me remove this. Let me comment out all these. Okay. Now, what is actually the comparison operator? So basically, comparison operator is used when you want to compare two values, value A and value B, right? If you want to see that value A equal to value B, or you want to see that Ram age and Sham age is equal to. So In that case, you can use the comparison operator. Even though if you want to see that, okay, Ram is older than Sham, and like that, not older, elder. Ram is elder than Sham. So that time you can use greater than, lesser than, equal to, greater than, equal to, not equal to. So those type of operations if you want to perform, then that time you can use the comparison operator, right? Let's understand this with some examples, like C is equal to 20 and H is equal to 40. Now you want to see that print. And remember that this comparison operator is always written Boolean value. And what is the Boolean value? It always be a true and false, right? So if you say C lesser than H, so let's see what it is going to print. C true. H is greater than A, right? And same way, if we print, we just change the symbol. Let's see what happened here. So false, right? So like this you can use, if you want to use this, you can use like equal to. Also if you want to see the value, that whether it is a greater than, equal to, lesser than, equal to, like that. So you can use the comparison operators. I hope this is clear for you guys. Now next is our logical operator. So in maths you already learned what is and or not, right? So basically logical operators is a combining conditions, right? Like if you use AND operator, it means that you are verifying two conditions, right? AND means A and B equal to C, might be not equal to, or either condition is going to satisfy, right? So I have already have some sort of the examples here to guys to make you clear what actually your logical operators. So let's understand this. Let's understand this, like you are having age as 20, right? Your age is equal to 20 and has id is true, right? Now you are going to use the AND operator, okay? And all these operators are same in all of the programming language. So even if you understand in any of the programming language, like you understand in Java or maybe C sharp, the concept will be same. The way how it writes will going to change, right? So now let's say that your age is 20, id is true, right? And so you have to satisfy both conditions with and, okay? Both condition must be true, then only you will get the expected output. So print age, okay? What is print age? Greater than equals to 18 and has id true, right? Then only it will be true, it will be print as a true, otherwise it will not print. Now or either condition should be satisfied, right? Either condition. And then you have not, means like none of the conditions should true. So now let's run this. So we will see that three cases are here, right? Here both condition are true, yes it is true. Age of 20, yes it is greater than 18, true. Has id, yes true. And then the second condition is either condition true, right? So age is 20 is already true, whether id is false or true it will not going to check. Why? Because our condition is saying that either condition will going to be matched, right? Now not is like false. Why? Because it is not comparing, or it is not doing any operation on both of the condition. Both conditions should not be satisfied. I hope this is clear for you guys. Now our next operator is really important operator, that is assignment operator. And why I'm saying this is important, because when you start writing some sort of the programs in Python or in any programming language, that time these operators used so many times, okay? And these operators you can use to perform many things, okay? So that's why these operators are really important. So let's try to understand this assignment operator. What is assignment operator? Now, why it is important, right? So let's suppose now we have these things. Let me copy here, or let me write some new program, new value for you, right? Let's suppose you have y, okay? You have y, you are giving y value as 20, okay? Now you are saying y, okay, y, and you're saying plus is equal to 10, okay? Now you are saying print y, print y. So what, let me comment out all these. So let's rerun this and not see 30. We clear this also. Let's rerun. Okay, 30. Why? Because this operator is saying that whatever the value is already of a variable that is existing, and you're doing the addition on that value, right? So that's why earlier initial value is 20, now you're adding 10 more. So y value is 30. If you do subtraction, then value will be 10. I hope this is clear for you guys. Now, same way you can do all these operations. You can use division, you can use multiplication, everything you can use, right? Things and the way it is written is it's like in front of you. So you have to do practice on this. If you want, I can give you some sort of the programs also so that you can do practice on this, right? So hope this video likes you guys and operator concept clear with you. You have to do practice a lot. See you soon in the next video.